Quite a bit of rain over the area yesterday. Mount Airy, about 5 to 6 inches of rain over much of Surry County. We had just under 3 inches of rain, one of the lower totals officially at PTI Airport. Still, though, it took the monthly total to over 4.5 inches of rain already. And for the year, I want to talk about how wet this year has been. That's the second wettest November through the first 12 days. That's 3.3 inches of rain above normal just 12 days in. We've already seen what is our normal monthly rainfall come and go. For the year, we've had over 57 inches of rain, and we still have a month and a half left. In a normal year, we had a total of 42 to 43 inches. So our second wettest year to date, 58.55 had fallen by November 12th. Back in 2002, that was the wettest year on record. We're closing in on that. Certainly 3 inches of rain certainly helped yesterday. It certainly did not help the flooding situation. We talked about the Yadkin River a bit. Let's talk numbers, though, for that. That floods at Mocksville at 19 feet. Its current height is almost 5 feet above flood stage. Has not crested yet. Moving downstream over the southern part of the county. And this afternoon, it is expected to start receding within its banks. Should be normal later tonight, but it might take a while to get there. At Yadkin College, we talk about this area a lot. It's a low spot that borders Davie and Davidson County, right where Highway 64 crosses it. It's nearing its crest. It should crest this evening, possibly a little bit sooner than that. And then those floodwaters begin to move downstream. Should be back within its banks sometime midday or afternoon tomorrow. Haw River has crested at 24.4 feet. That's 6.4 feet above flood stage. Still minor flooding, but the floodwaters are subsiding across Alamance County. Should be normal by late afternoon or early this evening. The Dan River, a little more problematic. At Wentworth in Rockingham County, it's a solid 8.5 feet above flood stage. It's flooding all along the banks of the Dan River. Has not crested yet. That should happen this morning, and then that swell should begin to move downstream. At Danville, though, a different story. It's leveling off at 25 feet. It was forecast to get to 31.5, which would be historic flooding for the Dan River. It's never been that high. 30-foot .01 was the highest it's ever been. That was 2 years ago, October, when Hurricane Michael came through. That dumped more rain than they saw there. But certainly should be a situation. It's still flooded, don't get me wrong, but if you get above 32 feet, it's considered major flooding. They've never been there before. So hopefully we're seeing some signs that maybe the river is not going to crest as high as we thought it would. Temperatures over the area are in the low to mid 50s right now. It's pretty gray. Temperatures haven't changed that much this morning. I think they jump as we go into the afternoon, get the sun back. Should have sunshine by midday. I have around 68 degrees this afternoon, 67 for the foothills. Temperatures in the mountains certainly won't get all that warm today. Brisk northwest wind will be a little bit breezy, gusting as high as 25. High close to 60 degrees this afternoon. Triad's high will be closer to 60 tomorrow and a colder morning, 41 early. A little warmer on Sunday ahead of a front that comes in that might bring a little bit of early rain in the day. Not much though. Good sunshine, frosty conditions expected most mornings next week.